What do you make of Jermell? He's been pretty quiet. Got the fashion shows recently that you've had a few comments on. What do you make of him?
I don't know. In all honesty, I'm not concerned about him. I'm not focused. I'm focusing on myself to be the best version of myself, to be better than what I was yesterday. So I couldn't care less about what Jermell's doing.
What do you bring to this fight that his previous opponents haven't brought?
No disrespect to anyone, but my IQ. I'm going to bring out a different version of myself and just be the best I can possibly be.
And there's a few people that doubt you. How does that sit with you?
Perfect. Shock the world, man. Shock the world. That's the goal, you know. When people think you're not going to do it, prove them all wrong.
How long do you think you'll stay at this weight moving forward?
It really depends where the big fights are. That's what I'm chasing. I'm just going to be chasing big fights, the big names, something that you wake up in the morning and you're like, it's worth living for, you know. Life is all about thrill and the journey and the process of it, and that's what I'm going through. And you know, I'm not taking on just a world champion. I'm taking on the very best in the division, and that's what I want. I want to set those goals up so high and just keep chasing them.
So do you think you'll go up in weight as your career goes on?
Yeah, for sure. That's my goal, is to keep. Of course, right now all I'm thinking about is the Undisputed World Championship, but eventually, of course, I'll be going up in weight.
You'll be heading to the States soon for training camp. You excited for that?
Yeah. Again, getting away, being in that environment. Again, it's a lot of sacrifice being away from the loved ones, but it's all going to be worth it in the end. Four belts. Doesn't get any better.
What would it mean to you to get the win?
A big step in the direction I want to go. But it's not the end of the journey.
I saw an interview that your dad did, and he said if Tim fights for a world title, he'll be there.
Yeah.
Will you bring your dad in for training as well, or just the fight itself?
I think my dad's a super busy man, but he'll be there for the fight, and that's exactly when I want him there, just for the fight.
Good luck, Tim.
Thanks, man.
We are 100 days to Undisputed. Very exciting day. I think there's been a lot of nostalgia leading up to this moment. We've been thinking about the journey that we've taken to get to here, and we're here 100 days out. The work's already been going on behind the scenes leading up to here, but the work really steps up over the next 100 days as Timmy makes his journey to Vegas to become the Undisputed World Champion. Really exciting time for us at No Limit Boxing as well. It's been a hell of a journey to get to here, and knowing that we're now in the position to be able to provide the opportunities for our fighters to be able to fight overseas, to be doing a co-promotion with PBC, who have been absolutely fantastic, doing a co-promotion in Las Vegas. It's very exciting for us. You know, we now have this platform that we've wanted to build for our fighters and for Australian boxers for so long, to be able to have these opportunities. And we announced the other day that we'll be bringing Sam Goodman across, and there's still space for a few other opportunities on that card. So this is where we're at going forward. This is what we're doing with No Limit Boxing. We've got some big opportunities, and we've got great opportunities for our fantastic Aussie talent. And Tim Tszyu, as always, the face of Australian boxing. He's built the sport back up in this country. He's brought the crowds back, and now we can all get behind him for the next 100 days, leading into what's going to be a fantastic day for Australian sport and Australian boxing. Never been done before, you know, a guy fighting for Undisputed in his first world title challenge. So great opportunity for all of us here in Australia to get behind Timmy and get on the bandwagon, because we're going all the way.
How's it feel, Tim? 100 days out, what's the mindset?
Just enjoying the last 100 days of being a non-world champion. Just got to enjoy it, huh?
What's the program in the next 100 days for you?
Just go hard. You know, it's quite simple. Just go all in. You know, all steam ahead. It's quite simple. Yeah.
You're off to Thailand again, are you? And what are you getting out of those trips to Thailand?
Just a bit of a mixture, you know. Just getting away from home, going into the jungle and just preparing for battle, you know, preparing for war, being with like-minded individuals, and yeah, just I'm going all in, man. No plan B, just all in. So this is what it takes.
And what about that poster on the wall? That date, Sunday, January 29. You know, the same date as your father. It's beautiful synergy, isn't it?
Yeah. You know, some things are written in the stars, and I don't know. I believe in faith, but you know, things happen for a reason, and it can't be just a coincidence, you know. So we'll make the most of it.
You obviously can't just rely on destiny, though, can you? You've got to, as you say, you're going all in, putting in the hard work.
Yeah, of course. I'm not going to sit on my ass and do nothing for the next 100 days. I'm going to be grinding hard and putting it all on the line.
Your team locked in your sparring partners. Can you tell us a bit about those guys and what excites you about training?
In all honesty, I haven't really focused on that. This guy's job, my coach's job. They're locking it all in. Business part. My thing is to feel good, train hard, and everything else sorts itself out. I've got a great team behind me, and I really don't have nothing to worry about.
Timmy, you've always been one that doesn't care what the doubters say, but outside of Australia, no one really expects you to win this fight. So how do you feel about it?
Yeah, good. You know, shock the world. That's the thing. You want to shock the world. You want to become a global superstar. This is what you've got to do. You know, there's always going to be doubters in this world. It's just part of it.
Charlo going to stuff like Paris Fashion Week, is he underestimating you?
Look, I couldn't care less about what he's doing. Is he doing? I don't know what he's doing, or yeah, I heard he's doing those fashion shows, doing those runways. Let him do whatever he wants to do.
What are your runways?
My runways? Everyone knows. Up hills. Not down the fashion show, that's for sure.
Cool. Thank you. Glenn, you talk about some logistics and stuff.
Someone mentioned about the sparring partners. So, as Tim said, we're going all in on this. So we've arranged for some of the current US Olympic team to come and put Tim through his paces, and a couple of former Olympians that are now pros with really terrific records. All of these are big boys that all have very similar styles and appearance to Charlo, and that's important for Coach Igor to make sure that Tim gets the work on that level. So we do a 3-week hit up in Los Angeles, and then we move out to Las Vegas to finish it off prior to January 28th. The team will move out of here on November the 28th. We'll head across to the US, and it'll be about 9 weeks all up on site, and that'll give Tim every opportunity to make sure that he's absolutely ready, acclimatised and prepared. And I can assure you, from what we've seen so far with the camp starting with Coach Igor and Tim, that the American side will be something special. And we all expect that that shock value that Tim was talking about, if any of you guys can recall that feeling when the guy who had no chance of beating Zab Juna knocked him out in the second round, that feeling that the Australian public had, and they still talk about today, is what we hope to bring home on January 28th. So it's all about shocking the world, and a few people we really need to thank to getting us in this position and working with us is the Rose Boys at No Limit, and our team and all our sponsors and all our amazing fans. They are the reason why we just keep on going, and that's the reason why Tim is now on the world stage. It's pretty exciting.
Thank you so much for watching this video, and make sure to subscribe for more videos of your favorite fighters over here on Fight Up TV, and give us a follow online as well at Fight Up TV on Twitter and on Instagram. We appreciate it, guys.